And we are live, baby. Pave the road that's made of gold. Pray the Lord gonna save my soul. And we back in player mode. Lush Uno. Once again, this is Lush World. And I brought my homegirl with me.
AMARIS.
AMARIS in the building. Give it up, all of my constituents of Lush World. Y'all know the vibes. More kicks than Cobra Kai. Busting shots every time we roll them by. And we are back with another installment. Y'all know the description. Hit the like button. Share. Subscribe. Comment if you're feeling generous, because there is no nation like donation. Please shoot a little super chat and we will address anything y'all want to talk about. But for all those balling on a budget, the like button is free. And since we got a beautiful guest today, don't just like the like button, love the like button, caress it, salsa with it. You feel me?
Is that what you do?
That's hopefully what they do. Hopefully what they do. So we going up right now. Much love. Appreciate all the constituents. Before we get started, I'd like to bring your attention to our sponsor, and curious if you're at all familiar with this highly endorsed product.
No, tell me all about it.
It's called Royalty Honey USA. Do you know what honey packs are?
Yeah, I've seen those.
I don't want to get too crazy,
I'm guessing you know what honey packs are.
I mean, look, 41 years old. Sometimes a little something extra helps.
You shaved today, so I don't know. You look.
I shaved
you
today.
lost some age.
I'm like, yeah, but I feel like it makes me look older, to be honest with you.
I didn't see you before, so
I feel like it makes me, because it's like, it makes it look like
the next time I see you, you're gonna have like a full beard, huh?
You feel me? I don't know. I get like this weird little Puerto Rican looking beard that I got cracking. Like, I kind of fuck with it. But
Yeah, you kind of like it.
I
As long as you like it.
I haven't gotten too many complaints. I feel like this is a little bit, I just feel a little Uncle Fester-ish, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, feel a little Despicable Me.
Oh, I can see that.
See? You know, I don't, that's not fair. We're not doing
All right,
that.
so tell me about it.
So, it's the #1 all-natural sexual enhancement product on the market. It's, gives you a little something extra, take you to the next level. And there's a lot of honey packs on the market. This is the one I rock with. So I encourage everybody, drop what you're doing right now. I'm gonna shoot some to you, and at your own discretion.
Whatever I want.
Yeah, at your own discretion. Put it on your shrimp fried rice, and even your carne asada, whatever you want. Go crazy. There's a drink of choice. I don't drink because I'm a recovering alcoholic, but there's a drink called a Baby Maker, and that is honey pack mixed with Hennessy and pineapple juice.
That sounds dangerous.
It's like the name suggests.
I'm gonna be. I work in a club, right?
Let them know about that.
I work in a club, but I don't want people to know because I don't want them visiting me.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna be all in there though. No, I'm kidding.
Don't tell these scumbags. They'll be waiting outside.
Yeah, I've had it. I've had people come visit me at work.
We're gonna talk about all that. But with that being said, please hurry up and go to royaltyhoneyyusa.com. Discount code LUSHUNO. That's one word, all caps, but there's no cap. So LUSHUNO. Running up 20% discount. We got that jug, baby. And with that being said, it'll make you light as a feather, stiff as a board. You'll be knocking it down like never before. And to your ladies, it works for y'all too. It'll turn your pool into
an oasis.
An oasis.
Good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
You feel me? God's all natural fluid, baby. With that being said,
just a bunch of perverts around here. I love.
Hey,
I'm used to it. It's fine.
we gotta pay the light bills. With that being said, born and raised in the city?
Was born in Whittier.
Okay. Where the girls are prettier?
Exactly. I always tell everyone that.
Yeah.
Born in Whittier. First lived in Pico, and then went to school in Norwalk.
Okay.
Yeah, and then moved to La Habra.
Okay. So SGV vibes, Southeast Stella vibes, and all.
Yeah, well, Norwalk area. I'm not really sure what you would call
That's
that.
Southeast LA.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then went to Orange County from middle school into high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was your childhood like?
Both my parents are teachers. Yeah, and super Catholic.
So you grew up square as hell?
Yeah, I'm still square. I'm still square.
You seem kind of square. I like that though. That's dope.
I'm very like, yeah, I'm square.
Okay.
I'm proud of it though. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my moments. I can party. Trust me, I can party. But yeah, once I let it out though, it'll be like a week straight of partying, like coming home at 6 a.m. And I'm like a beast when it comes to it. I'll like sleep 2 hours and get up and go again. I'll be
Okay.
like, all right, chilling. Like, but I don't like to let it out. So I like try not to drink, try not to smoke. Like,
Yeah.
if anything, I'd rather smoke than drink. But it's like I have to be home because if I'm out in a social setting and smoke, I'm like a little weirdo in like the corner, just like chilling. Like,
Get awkward.
yeah, no, I just like I'm chilling in my own world. Like I enjoy my own peace. So I'm always just like chilling.
Did you, those areas, they got some like activities over there. There's like a lot of gang activity and things like
Yeah,
that.
but I went to private school,
Okay. Catholic school?
private Catholic school.
Yep. I'm going to be honest though. Catholic schoolgirls be wildin'. I know half your classmates were knocked up by the time they were
No,
15.
so we went to school with like we started with the same like 14 kids in preschool, and we all finished like I left in 7th grade, but like everyone graduated together, went to high school together.
So you grew up in like a very isolated.
That's what I'm telling you. I grew up very square. Yeah, like I
controlled
was
bubble.
very sheltered. Yeah, and then when I went to high school, because my dad's a teacher and a principal, so
At
like
the school you went to.
no, thank God. I'm like no, thank God.
Nightmare.
Yeah, no, but like I wasn't allowed to go to high school games, like high school football games. I wasn't allowed to go to the movie theater. Like I couldn't go walking around like the neighborhood with friends. Couldn't go to the store with friends. Like
So you weren't kicking it with like Rooster and Stranger Fool?
no,
like, okay,
definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept me very like, and then like every like extracurricular activity he could throw me in, he threw me in. Like he made sure that, which I didn't realize until now. Now I think about it, I'm like, oh, I know what you were doing.
Smart. Keeping you busy. I don't mind.
Probably knew. I'm like, you probably knew.
For sure. But at the same time, doesn't all that, I don't want to say repression, but like, did it kind of make you ever want to wild out? Because I know like a lot of kids.
Everyone would like, I think my family would kind of like talk shit and say like, oh, she's gonna like for sure like one day like.
Yeah.
But to them, like I'm wilding now with my life now.
Whoa.
The life that
Okay.
I chose, to them I'm wilding out because like people assume like so many things, and then like a lot of things aren't what they assume, or like I know what I'm doing with my Instagram. I put exactly what I want you to see. You know, I control everything. I can make you believe this whole freaking life, and I can come home to a whole nother life because I can control everything that people see, and I freaking know that. So like, I mean, I kind of play with people's heads sometimes, and I know exactly what I'm doing.
So you're putting out a specific image that, but this image that you're putting out, it's not like it's disingenuous. It is a part of you.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty like raw and real, but also at the same time, like I don't post like if I have anxiety, I don't post if I have depression, because the minute I post that, people think I'm gonna like kill myself or something. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever experienced that.
Okay, so I kind of have this. It's interesting to hear you say that because I've been in the public eye for damn near a couple decades now. So increasingly more so over the years, but a lot of my life is on the internet and readily available. And a lot of my brand has been associated with just not having a filter and just putting everything out there. And I'm at the point now where I kind of want to fall back on that. People don't need to see everything I'm doing and feeling.
I mean, I do put everything out there, but also like I don't put when like companies fuck me over. I don't let people know that I'm like having a downfall, because people will prey on your downfall. So like if I'm having a downfall, like I don't let people know.
Well, I mean, I think that's good. That's professionalism at the end of the day, because other companies might be watching and they're like, well, she was talking shit about them. What makes you think that if we wind up having some conflict or whatever, she's going to do the same to us? So you're being intelligent. Me, like, it's
You put it all out there.
No, I have though. I've been very vocal about that. Even recently, I've made that. It's like, I don't know. Some of us are sicker than others, and I kind of need to learn things the hard way, or else it doesn't penetrate.
Yeah, I mean, I totally can, and like I don't think I'll get any consequences, but sometimes like I just don't let it fuck with my energy, because the thing is like I do a lot of appearances for a living, so like, and probably it's a bad thing, but like if I put it in if I think about it, it's gonna get to my head and it's gonna fuck up my whole day, and I'd rather just like not deal with it. until like it's done, and then I'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
It's like I'm very like, I'm gonna go get my shit done and do what I need to do, and then I'll figure it out later.
I think there's a lot of wisdom in not using the internet as your personal journal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, also too, like, there was a point in time where I was getting bigger and I didn't realize I was getting bigger, and I would like post like where I was at dinner, and I had people like come to my dinner, like.
Okay, yeah. Let's hear about some weird stalker stories, because I know you got some.
I've had, so I was Miss Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach.
Okay.
Forgot how, this was like before I had started modeling. So I had done like a pageant, because I used to do pageants. So I was originally Miss La Habra, and then I did Miss Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach. And then like that one brought a lot of like weirdos, because there's like, and where the Grand Prix is located, there's a lot of bridges that you could like spectate from. And so I would have followers, like, and I probably had like maybe like 500 followers on Instagram, maybe 400. And they would go on bridges and like see me down below them and like take pictures of
No, that's out of
like
pocket.
them
fool.
smiling. Yeah. And then there was like one specific guy for years after, especially when, because during COVID, I was still, I worked through COVID. I was bottle servicing at a club that was still open in LA.
Yeah.
In K-Town. So he showed up.
Wait, it was in the contract we signed. You promised you wouldn't put me on blast for that. I thought that we had already
sorry.
settled out of court.
Yeah. You still owe me money for that.
Yeah. What the? No, wait. Anyways.
Yeah, so I used to bottle service,
Yeah.
and he started showing up to my club and like following me around while I bottle service, asking me for pictures, like, yeah. And then so I had to block him on everything. I ended up quitting that job, and then he, to this day, he still sends me emails.
Not the emails.
Yeah, I get some weird emails.
What? So how old were you at that time when you were doing the pageants and all that?
Okay, so I started modeling later, so I'm 30 now.
You look pretty young.
Yeah, and that's only because like imagine me without makeup. So like
Even younger.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like I didn't start modeling until I was like probably like, I've only been modeling like 3 maybe 4 years now, and
Okay.
basically like I lost like a year and a half because of COVID. So I haven't been modeling that long either. So I was I don't know, I was probably like 27.
Okay.
No.
Okay, that's, I mean, it doesn't make it much better, but at least I'm glad you weren't like, yeah, I was 18. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
but I
there's
like
an element of creepiness to that.
well, there's like a lot of guys who like don't realize my age, and they're like saying things to me sometimes, and like they have the full intentions that I'm younger.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're nasty, like.
Yeah.
But I mean, some girls like that. Some girls are into that.
So what made you get in? What were you doing before the modeling and all that and the pageants?
I did pageants already in high school.
Okay.
And then, what was it? I did pageants in high school, and then what happened after that? Oh, so then I had done Miss Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach, and then there was a girl there, and she was doing like these promo modeling, like liquor promos, and like I was going to college. I was going to Cal State LA, and I was studying speech and language pathology and early childhood development. So I was double majoring. I had moved out.
Oh, you a nerd.
Yeah. No, I wasn't. My parents are teachers, and my parents were very like, you're going to go to a 4-year college. And so I was like trying to fulfill their dreams, because I didn't, like, at 18, like, you don't know what you're going to do, what you want to do. Like, I never really knew what I wanted to do, you know? And then like I was always super quiet. So I moved out. And I literally rented a room on Craigslist. I was going to college, and I was working in 2 restaurants. I was working at a steakhouse in La Mirada called Mr. V's Bar and Grill. And then I was working at Tempo Cantina.
Okay.
They have a bunch of them now.
Yeah.
But I was working at the original location. And then I was doing liquor promos on the side. And like a lot of liquor promos, they would have us doing like grocery stores. So someone posted me on Instagram like to be funny, be like, oh, I see her. Like a friend of mine. And so he had posted it, and a director for a big corrido artist saw it and messaged me on Instagram and said, hey, I have a music video tomorrow. And I was like, I have work. And he was like, okay, never mind. Hangs up on me. And then he calls me back like 30 minutes later, and he's all like, what time do you have work? And I told him, he's like, I'll work with your schedule.
Damn.
Yeah. And it was, the song's called Platicame de Ti, and it's like probably at 10 million views now.
Oh, wow. So that kind of set you off.
No, I mean, yeah, but I still went back to waitressing. Like a lot of those artists were my customers.
That's
A lot of the artists I ended up working with. Yeah. And none of them like would notice me ever. Yeah.
Got that uniform on?
No, Like, I don't know. Like, I think I'm just really quiet. And, like, a lot of times, like, I'll meet people and they'll see me later and, like, don't even notice me. And I'm not one to be like, hey, remember me? Like, I'm super shy and quiet. So I'm like, oh, like, so a lot of times, like, I would do music video with them and then I'd be, like, waitressing for them. And I'd be like, you know? And then the music video came out on Valentine's Day and they were playing it at the restaurant. And I was, like, serving plates.
And you're behind.
Yeah.
On the
And
screen.
some guy was like, is that you? And I turned around and I was like, no. Yeah.
That's my twin sister.
And you're like, I don't know. Yeah. No. So and then, yeah, I guess it, like, that director kept, like, booking me for a couple more videos. And then you just start getting to meet people because one person will introduce you to another person. And I would, like, at the time, any job that came my way and I had time to do it, I would take it. So I was going to school full time, working at 2 restaurants and then still modeling.
Hustler.
Side. I've always had a hustle. Yeah. I left pretty young and, like, there was no help financially, and then I couldn't get financial aid with school because my parents made too much. So I paid college in cash.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so I have no, like, college loans, thank God, because I didn't finish college.
That's the biggest scam ever.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. Yeah,
It is
I just
a scam.
figured, like, I decided to model full time, and I figured I can go back to college at any time.
Are you a relationship woman, or are you like a long-term relationship?
I used to be when I was first started modeling. Yeah, I was, like, basically living with someone, and he was like, he didn't meet me as, like, a model, and then all of a sudden it was just like, boom, I started modeling, and it was like, for him,
He wasn't fucking with it.
yeah, 100%. A lot of guys don't fuck with it.
Well, you don't have any tattoos or anything. huh?
No.
No tats. Don't really drink or smoke like that.
I mean, at one time I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I think this year I just calmed down a lot more.
Yeah. I'm completely sober.
Are you?
Yeah, 100%.
Congratulations.
3.5 years. But I used to do 10 much, so.
Yeah, trust me, I can do that, but I don't want to, like, even open that portal sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, even tonight, I know there's a party in LA and I have so many friends going, and I thought about it. I was like, should I stop by after this? And then Interme's all like, you have so much work to do this week. Like, don't even try it. Because, like, I work, like, nonstop. I've been so booked and busy lately, like, thankfully, thank the Lord. But, like, it's just, like, I've been so nonstop. And, like, I'll do it, but it's going to affect my appearances that people are paying for. And so it's just, like, I'm not going to, like, disrespect someone like that and show up, like, all, like, half asleep, you know?
Yeah.
They can tell when you're, like, tired.
Especially, like, doing modeling work.
No, but trust me, I still work in the club until, like, I don't get home from work until 4 a.m. And I'm back out working at 9 a.m. And, like, for me, back out working, like, I'm hair and makeup ready at a job by 9 a.m.
You're tripping, fool.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's dope. I just,
No, I do better on, like, 4 hours of sleep sometimes. Yeah.
And then you, like, sleep for 36 hours.
No.
Never?
Unless I take an edible. I love
That'll
my
take you there.
edibles. Yeah.
So, you were in a relationship. You started doing the modeling thing, got some traction, and did he give you an ultimatum? Like,
No, it was just, like, there was things done, like, one time, like, kind of the pushing point. Do you know who Natalia Canio was? I was in one of his first music videos called La Arena. And they shot it. I was even, like, a main girl in that video. There was, like, probably, like, 15 girls. A lot of the videos, there's, like, a lot of girls in them. Very rarely will you be the only girl. Very, very rarely. And so they had asked all of us to take a group picture. And he had dropped me off at brunch with my girls. And I told him, like, I'm going to get drunk today. He's like, okay, so I'm going to take you. Right? And he's like, I'm going to pick you up. So he dropped me off at brunch. That video got released. The album cover came out. So whoever took that picture photoshopped all the girls out except for me, him, and another girl. But he's standing below, like, he's squatting below me looking up, but it looks like he's grabbing my leg because of the editing of the picture.
oh my
How they
God,
cut it.
he's grabbing
And
your
he's
leg.
looking up. So I'm like, fuck, this guy's gonna freak out, right? So I'm
Bro,
already,
take the handcuffs off, homeboy.
I'm already, like, drunk at brunch. So my smart ass was like, I'm gonna hide him from my story so, like, he doesn't freak out on me, right?
Yeah.
And all his friends followed me on Instagram. This picture starts because at the time, Natalia Canio was pretty big.
It's cracking.
Yeah, so, like, all these people were posting it, saying his friends were like, congratulations. And so he saw and he's like, how dare you let another man near your vagina? And then he was all like, I'm not.
Did he say it like that?
Exactly like that.
How do people that talk like that get pussy is what I want to know. Like,
Yeah.
he said your vagina? Weird.
And then he goes, I'm not picking you up. And I was like, well, how am I supposed to get home?
I'd be like,
you know?
cool, I'm going home with him then.
Dude, yeah. And trust me, like, Mate El Caño did not fuck with me because I don't really speak Spanish that much.
Yeah.
So, like, when I met him, he tries talking to me in Spanish, and I looked at him, and he was all like, I'm not fucking with her, basically.
Damn.
A lot of artists,
He
like,
called you a green guy.
probably. A lot of artists, like, a lot of people think, like, the artists are all over us, and, like,
No, it's professional. It's a work thing.
I feel like they do what they need to do, and we're like, all right, bye. Like,
No,
I mean, like, I'll get the occasional, like, I do get occasional stuff,
yeah.
but, like, I think it's also, like, the energy you put out, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like been at countless shoots like that, and, all, and it's not. It's cool. I want to be around when I'm in artist mode and I'm working with models. You just want to have a cool vibe.
Yeah.
We're kicking it. We're turning up. I want you to be yourself. Be in the mode. Not tripping on all that other shit. That's gonna inspire you to give your best performance. And not feel pressure. Not feel weird.
Well,
whatever.
for me, it's like, okay, let's say I fucked you or I fucked a director, whatever, right? You're never gonna hire me again. Like, let's say we have a falling out.
I mean, I brought you on my podcast.
Thanks. Like,
You know, you walked right into that. I'm sorry.
I 100% did.
You know, I fucked you. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I wish
so
I
it's
could have
like,
remembered this.
You don't want
Must have
to
been during
do
my
that.
drug days. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to do that because, like, you're not gonna hire me again if, like, you don't want to, like, you already fucked me, you know. So
Or
like,
that sets the expectation now that you got to fuck me every time now.
or that I don't know, but yeah, no. So, like, in my experience, if you do that, like, usually they don't hire you again because they already he already got what he wanted from you, you know.
And you're like, this is gonna sound fucked up, but you're pretty enough as to where you don't have to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately.
And no music video, like, a lot of girls are like, oh, like, I'm gonna do this music video, I'm gonna do this music video, right?
Yeah.
And, like, I'm like, you don't get tagged in this video. Like, they might see you. Like, I've worked with some pretty big artists, and like, I've done the Hawaii remix song with, I think it was like Maluma and The Weeknd. I've gone
You were in the Island Boys video.
100%, like, with my dreads. Yeah, but, like, you're not gonna get a tag from a music video.
No.
And it's not gonna give you exposure. Like, right now, like, my goal is working with brands, and, like, yeah, my first couple of years of modeling, I took every single music video because, like, that's what I like doing. I'm over it. Like, I did one with Sada Baby, and
Shout out to Sada Baby.
it was like, I forgot, it was a bigger artist, right? There's 50 girls at this music video at a mansion, right? Mind you, we got shuttled there, so we parked at UCLA. They had shuttles pick us up. There's tons of people on set, right? 10 people got paid as leads. Everyone else wasn't getting paid. I was the lead, right? So there's all these girls there, and they put the leads at the front. The cameras start rolling. The girls in the back start pushing us to the camera.
Okay, I was literally gonna ask you about that.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing that I
call
noticed.
it camera hungry.
Yeah, there's a whole. That's the main thing you gotta watch out for.
But this is the thing. We're all getting, like, for the most part, we're all getting paid the same amount. So I'm all like, shit, I'll be in the corner. Like, y'all can have the camera, less work for me. I can sit in the corner and make my money, make the same amount as you. But those girls weren't even getting paid, scratching other girls in the face.
Fire.
I was all like picking up their dresses and, like,
Fire.
taking their ass to the camera. And I was like, that was like the earmark where I was like, I gotta get out of here. And, like, when you start working so many production sets, you start seeing the same people a lot.
Yeah.
You end up, like, knowing different people from set. And there was, like, this guy that I knew, and I was like, hey, if I leave, will anyone know? He's like, no. So I grabbed my shit, called an Ubered back to UCLA, grabbed my car, and bounced.
And the cold thing is, what them women don't realize is that 9 times out of 10, you're still going to be more prominently featured anyway, because if they chose you beforehand because they like your look, they're going to wind up prominently placing you.
Even then, like, it's not like anyone's ever gonna look at a video and be like, that's somebody's.
Yeah.
Very, like, very, very rarely.
I don't know, maybe the guy on the bridge will remember.
Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes I'll get, like, random, like, people who see, like, the original music video I did.
Yeah.
That one's, like, a really popular, like, Mexican song. But, like, no, like, it's not going to get you any exposure. It's not going to do anything for you. Like, I wasn't growing doing music videos. I was growing when I started going out and meeting people.
What did your parents think when they first, like, how did you break it to them? Like,
I didn't.
hey, I'm finna be showing some skin, mom.
To this day, they still probably don't.
Mama, look at my culo.
Yeah, they still don't know to this day.
Yeah.
And I even blocked my dad on Instagram, and he figured out that he could just Google me and see everything still. I mean, I've showed him some of like the love songs I've done, and like they don't say anything, but my grandma went a couple times, was like, because like sometimes they'll do like bed scenes of the artist. My grandma's like, you went to bed with him. Like, I know you did. Like,
Yeah, you fucked Sada baby.
yeah. Well, I haven't. I mean, not with him, but
I'm just saying, yeah.
a lot of the like, because I play a love interest a lot. Like,
Right.
I don't tend to do like bigger artists. Like,
Now you got wifey vibes.
yeah, so I play the love interest all the time, or the side girl. Yeah,
You're a Sancha?
I'm a Sancha.
Let me find out. Let me find
Yeah.
out. What type of, is there like a specific type of dude that you typically date?
No, I have absolutely no type. Usually, the uglier the better.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
I like to
Let's
feel better about
fucking
myself.
go. Shouts to the fails in the building.
You are pretty
Yeah.
ugly, Lush.
When it
Ugly.
helps, when it helps.
No, like the thicker the better.
What? You're
Yeah.
capping.
100%.
You like fat, ugly dudes?
Yeah. I'm
Work-
trying to change my type though.
I don't believe that
I'm
shit.
trying to change it.
Stop
No,
lying.
you're
You're
no,
lying.
no,
You're
yeah,
lying.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
lying.
This sounds like
but
cap.
this is the
I have
thing.
to. I have to interrupt and say
No,
you're
this
lying.
is the fucking funniest thing, because my last boyfriend, he was not good looking at all, and then he cheated on me, right? My mom goes, now you got cheated on by an ugly guy.
Ooh, that hit different.
My mom will tell me, she's like, why do you go out with these guys? Because she'll meet them and she'll be like, you're not going out with this guy. I'm like, yeah, that's who I'm going out with now. And like, I've been cheated on probably back to back, like probably the last 4 relationships. And so like every time she's like, now you got cheated on by an ugly guy. She's like, I hope you learn your lesson. She meets the next guy and she's all like, you didn't learn your lesson. They cheat again. Now you got cheated on by an ugly guy. And I think me going out with uglier guys kind of like boosts their ego.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Is there a specific age, racial, demographic, anything like that? Is it puro raza or
Usually
what?
like business owners.
Business owners. Okay, you like?
You're still in the, you're still in the running, Lush.
I still got a shot.
What else you got for me, huh?
I feel like you're setting me up right here. I don't believe this. No,
I'm taking applications right now.
okay, she's taking applications. Chat. So you gotta have a lot of.
Why are you so
No, just because you feel me, like
He's getting nervous.
about it?
I think he's getting nervous.
I'm fucking so nervous.
Oh yeah,
No.
he looks so nervous.
Do you so you gotta have some feria? You gotta be like a boss baller in the game?
No, because I won't take your money. I make my own money for the most part. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this is a motherfucking AI bot sitting next to me right now. I don't believe what you're saying,
Sounds like a trap.
but I'll tell you what, it sounds good.
Sounds
It
good.
sounds good.
You can't put in an application though.
Okay.
I worked with you, so.
Facts. Facts. But no, like you sound like a
Well, because I'm super busy. So like when most guys are working a 9 to 5, they're getting out of their 9 to 5. I'm going into work. So I'm running my businesses during the day. A lot of times at night, I have like my appearances, bartending gigs, whatever gigs I have, they're usually in the evening.
Yeah.
Very rarely in the daytime. So if I go out with a normal guy, like a 9 to 5 guy, we're never gonna see each other.
yeah. No, like I'll tell you what. The biggest problem with me is I'm toxic as fuck.
Are you?
Yeah. Fucking toxico, like
Really?
yeah. I'll tell you why. Like me, when I'll be like so into you, you feel me? Doing whatever I can to put my best foot forward, and just if I feel the energy, I'm gonna run with it. And then at a certain point, once I'm in the relationship, I'm like, oh fuck, what did I get myself into? And then I get bored and I get restless, and but I love, like, I crave, when I'm single, I crave stability more than anything else.
And then you get in and you're like, I changed my mind.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I have a really hard time with that.
That is toxic.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, extremely.
One time I was like that, and this guy I was dating, he's all like, he straight up goes, he's like, I think you have some healing to do, and I think you need therapy. I was like, yeah. Imagine a girl tells you that. They're like, I think you need therapy.
Imagine I get told that on a daily basis. What the fuck? Nah, therapy is good, though.
I mean, I've gone to therapy.
Therapy is very, very...
It is good. I have gone to therapy.
Look, at the end of the day, somebody like you, I don't know, I feel like you could break the spell. You feel me? And I wouldn't like get bored.
No, you would.
You think so?
Yeah, because I'm always just like busy.
I'm busier than you.
You want to bet?
I'm pretty fucking
You
busy.
want to bet?
I'm pretty busy.
Yeah.
You would, but I guarantee you'd hate me within 3 months. So
Probably.
I'll just have you as a
You can have me as a.
that's like a
as
podcast
guest.
appearance. Yeah, but you're a dope ass person regardless.
Thanks.
I don't want to have to friend zone you, but like I think
Oh, you're friend zoning me.
I think I got to.
I'm gonna look you up later.
See, no one likes to hear that shit. I think I got to friend zone you. Oh,
I do the friend zoning.
no,
I'm kidding.
with all due respect. With all due respect. But you feel me? Me back in my wild days, shit.
He's
I'd
like
be
my wild days last week.
I'd be like, yo, turn the camera off. We out this motherfucker. With that being said, okay, so there's a specific, you really got a lot of traction doing the Lowrider modeling and stuff.
Especially more recently.
How did that wind up? I mean, besides the fact that you're like Latina and fine.
It just happened a year ago. This past March was a year. It
Yeah.
happened very, very recently. And it happened super recently. And Street Love Magazine hit me up. And in the same week, a car detailing company, product company hit me up in the same week. And and the car detailing company got a Regal. And I just started posting videos with it. And a couple of like the hopping videos had me go viral. And well, not viral, but like tracks and views. And it just started getting more and more. And then that company started taking me to shows. And so I did a lot of Lowrider magazine shows this year. Last year I got flown out to a San Jose show. And so
I love the Bay Area.
yeah, I need to do more shows in the Bay Area.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot different. I did a show in Houston this year.
Cracking.
Yeah, I got hit up for a show in Australia, but it's not going to happen anymore. And then I have people from Japan who fly down to shoot me
That's fire.
pictures of me. Yeah.
You're low key like iconic out here in these streets.
I don't know. I have no idea. But you know, on Tuesday I was in Huntington. This guy was like, he was a security guard at the hotel that I was at, having some drinks, and he comes up to me. He's like, "My son is your biggest fan. Bought all your merch shirts last year." Like and then he turns his phone around and his son is FaceTiming me. And I was like,
Damn.
hey,
How old is his son?
he's probably like, I don't know, probably in like early college.
He's on the fucking sex offender registry.
Oh, poor baby.
I'm just kidding, bro. I know you're watching. Like,
I know. Imagine.
yeah.
Yeah, he actually jumped on my live. I was on live earlier, and he jumped on it. He's like, "How's Huntington Beach?" I was like,
Yeah, he's on. You know about Dad App? He's on Dad App.
"I'm dead."
You don't want to fuck with Dad App. Once you on Dad App, it's a wrap.
What is that?
Well, I'm just saying, like that app. You feel me? Like you don't want to be on that app where.
No. Oh, the sexist.
Yeah, where motherfuckers be like, I'm your new neighbor.
I think they even give your
required.
address.
I'm required by law.
Are you on that? Is that what you know about that?
Well, I mean, if it wasn't because of our incident from back in the day, that's the only reason why.
Oh wait, we weren't gonna speak of.
I know you said you brought it up first. But this is part of my training, my rehabilitation training.
Yeah, so I just started posting like reels more recently every single day, and I've been growing 10K a month.
Damn.
Yeah, the key is like reels every single day, knowing your audience, what kind of music to use on the reels, and
So the consistency.
yeah, every day at 3 p.m. for the most part, I post a video, and only with oldie songs or old school hip hop.
Okay, do y'all hear the game? She just added a crease to y'all craniums right now. So any aspiring, not just model, but that applies for all content creators. When it comes to, this is IG specific, right?
Yeah, know your audience.
Know your audience, know the demographic, the song you choose specifically, reels specifically. Did you get in on the whole like reels for Fedia program and shit?
I didn't get, dude, I get reported all the time because I used to say men are trash a lot. And so I would get reported a lot. And then a lot of people report my selfies, like even my Instagram story. So I was reported too many times and couldn't get
I'd be reporting you constantly. Like,
It was you the whole time.
yeah. Wait, so why are men trash? What kind of like,
It's just something I've said for like years. And then my mom had shirts made, and I was supposed to go on a trip with her and her friends to Mexico, and they went to Mexico. They said they scored so many free shots from guys because of the shirts and hats they made. And it's like my saying where I would say men are trash, and it would make so many like guys mad. It was so funny. But I would get reported all the time every time I said it.
No, but then that's a great segue for a dude to come and be like, but I'm different, baby.
Yeah, 100%. They would always do that. But yeah, I would get reported all the time.
Damn, fool.
From Men Are Trash.
If men are trash and I'm from fucking Firme Barrio Basura, watch out.
I'm dead.
Nah, okay. What is the cutoff for like, I don't want to use the word tastefulness. Like, how much ass are we showing in the motherfucking?
Me?
Yeah.
How much ass do you see on my Instagram?
I mean, not like.
I try
not to say you don't have ass. I'm just saying.
I don't have ass or tits. I got a killer personality though. Just kidding.
No, your face card is off the chain.
Yeah.
You got stupid.
Was I
face card.
catfish?
No, you got your face
no,
card.
I don't have like body like that, so I gotta work with what I got, you know.
Which is kind of crazy for like, it doesn't matter though if you're like pretty enough. Like the thing is, there's those three things that we just mentioned. Of course, like legs and all that are nice, but
100%. If I had tits, like if I got a boob job, my following would probably be up by now.
Would we get a boob job?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, but I just don't see like investing my money in that. Like, there's just better things to invest your money in.
Like a young BBL for the culture?
I mean, I wish you want to like
No, sponsor the
that.
BBL. Yo, you
Tag
feel me?
your sponsor that.
You got to sponsor.
Sponsored by Lush.
I would say something off the hook, but I ain't gonna say all that. You feel me? About sponsoring it and test driving it. You feel me? Nah, but
I'm sure I could get it done.
of
if I ask.
course,
I'm kidding.
of course. Dr. Miami next Wednesday.
I'm dead.
But nah,
Got
you-
it? You
The night is young, dog. Nah, but with that being said, like you honestly don't need it. Like
Thanks. Yeah, no,
Because-
but like still, it matters like for views. Like
It does, but-
because I see a difference in like girls because I put in so much more work than other girls. Oh, and then it's so awkward when like I go to music videos and now like every girl has their body done, and then I get there, I'm like all natural, and I'm like looking like to my right and to my left. That girl has a BB on a boob job. That girl has a BB on a boob job, and I'm sitting there with like my all natural body. I'm like,
yeah, but you know, I swear, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but I feel like physically your strongest asset is like this wholesome girl next door demeanor that you got going on.
And I play it off too with my brand, kind of.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah. And it does come in clutch because like, you know, I am trying to land like more brand deals, which is like the focus this year was to switch from like music video models, which I do sometimes, but like the switch this year was like to working with brands. Like that was the goal because I knew I could make so much more money doing that.
It's giving like wholesome Ava Mendez, low key.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like on the lowest of keys.
On the lowest of the keys.
Yeah, like let me know about these brand deals because you just casually walked in the door today and we were talking and you were like, I just did a deal with Tapatio. I'm like, Tapatio ketchup, right?
Yeah, Tapatio ketchup.
All right, break it down. Tapatio ketchup.
I literally just like locked it in last week.
How does like? I mean, not to give away like the sauce, no pun intended, but how did you wind up getting into the brand ambassadorships and?
I really like don't know. Like so the car company, they're called Renegade Products USA and they do detailing products. So they're the ones that pay me for car shows. I have an affiliate link with them. They pay for all my appearances basically, and they set up like car shows for me and stuff. And then Tapatio, I'll get like brands here and there hit me up, but like they usually just try and send free product, but I just like don't even waste my time on that. And then earlier this year there was an expo called the Antojo Expo, and it was like a lot of like Latino products, and I got hired by have you heard of Beer Salt?
Yes, I've heard.
Yeah, they hired me to work for their company, and then people were just like giving me, a lot of people that expo knew me, like just from Instagram, and it was like a lot of like Latino people, and so a lot of them knew me. So all these people were like, who are these? Why is everyone taking a picture with her, you know? And then I don't know how, I think I just like tagged them on Instagram, and then they hit me up. They're like, hey, can we send you product? And I left Tapatio, so I was like, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
And then so
Can't believe you didn't bring us any Tapatio ketchup.
I have Tapatio ketchup in my car.
Let's
I do.
go.
Yeah, they sent me a fucking case. It's not out yet. I think it comes out 4th of July. It's on Amazon.
I've never even heard.
I want
It
one.
just came
Yeah.
out.
I want to try it.
I got you guys. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's in my car. I hope to God it's in my car.
Would you put it on fries?
I did today for the content I had to do.
Okay,
So I set up
that's
a deal with them where it's like one video and like 5 still pictures, but they're gonna get more than that. And
But
then
it's
for a
like-
certain amount, and then I told them I'm gonna take $50 of that amount and put it into that reel and boost it for them.
Tapatio ketchup. It'll
Yeah.
make your fries.
Yeah, so you can
Beer to me.
license out Tapatio. Like let's say you want to start like you come up with like a spice. Like this guy has spice, the nuts, and the ketchup, and like a different guy owns Tapatio ramen. It's not all the same person, so you can license out the brand.
I definitely fuck with that. I had that for the first time, like
the ramen. Yeah,
couple months ago.
The owner called me, and he's in Florida, and he actually went to Cal State Fullerton, and I live in like right by Fullerton.
Pulas.
Yeah, so he was all like, I saw you tag me. Like we ended up talking on the phone because we had to lock in the deal. Because he's like, well, how much? He sent me the product. I did like a little video for him because it was just kind of like, because right now like we're moving into a world of UGC, which is user generated content, and so I kind of like sometimes when companies like that I know might have money, I'll accept the free product and I'll do one video for them, and then I'll tag them and then like usually they'll hit me up after and say like, hey, can we pay you for another video? And then I'll tell them, like, I'll hit them with like, this is what I can give you and this is my rate. If this fits within your budget, I'm like willing to like discuss too. And I had talked to someone and I said like, this is how much I want, and he's like, no, like you need to say higher and work your way down. And when I said higher, he like the guy didn't even question it. He was like, okay. And I told him, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you 5 video. I think he asked me for 5 still pictures and 1 video, and I was like, yeah, chances are, because I'm super picky about my content, I'm gonna give you more than that. And so he was like, no problem.
So being a model and working in the nightclub industry, there's such a prevalence nowadays of models and people that work in that industry as well, moving into more adult-oriented content, OnlyFans, things like that.
I have an exclusive page though.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm on
what that thing do though?
But I'm on a contract that I can't have an OnlyFans.
So wait, what's the exclusive content though?
Playboy.
So okay,
Playboy creator page.
So you have. I was going to ask you about, because you weren't featured in the. Do they even have a magazine?
Well, the photographer who does a lot of the pictures that I like invest in, he's a Playboy photographer.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, I mean, you have to pay to be in Playboy a lot of times.
What?
Yeah. A lot of girls like.
Damn, Hugh Hefner is spinning. Did you hear that sound? Did you hear that sound?
Like
that's Hugh Hefner spinning.
They always say like, if you have like a sugar daddy, like that's a really good investment. Like tell them, hey, invest in me, and like that's a lot of girls.
Imagine hey, shouts to y'all sugar daddies, because you know what? I don't even want to put it on blast, but I'm gonna let y'all know. Them ladies that y'all sponsoring, they got other dudes that are actually. Anyways, we ain't got to talk about all that. Shout to the sugar daddies, homie. Thank you for paying for my vacation. Gracias. You feel me? For the homegirl shit.
I'm not allowed to have an OnlyFans. So.
You're not allowed to have an OnlyFans.
So I made a Playboy account.
So on the
smarter, but there's no like on mine. There's nothing like crazy in there.
Cheekies
like,
on deck.
Well, like on my personal page, you don't really see like swimsuit, like ass out or anything. If you want to see that, you gotta pay.
You gotta pay to play.
But a lot of guys, they'll pay, and it's like nothing like super crazy. Like I do reveal more, and then they see what's on it, and a lot of them will unsubscribe.
Oh,
yeah.
You just like.
But like, I mean, I get their money just to view it.
Okay. Yeah. So you're not gonna do anything crazy.
And you know what the exclusive account pays for?
What?
My business credit cards. So it like funds my business.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I have it set up like that. Well, because everything's ran through like any like promotional stuff I do, it's ran through one of my LLCs. And then it pays. I have it automated to where the exclusive account pays my credit card bill for the business.
Damn, ran through is a poor choice of words in this context, but
hey, you're investing in me.
Yeah.
You subscribe, you're investing.
Does Lush get a discount?
No,
do you want a discount?
I would pay full price. I'll be honest with you. I have never in my life paid for any exclusive content or maybe like,
I always wonder. Well, one of my guy friends, he was like telling me, he's like, yeah, me and my girl got in a fight, and I was like, why? And he's like, she went through my emails from like before we were together, and she found out that I was like subscribed to someone's OnlyFans, and I was like, ew, you subscribed to someone's OnlyFans? Because I like low-key judged them after.
Not because the thing is,
I don't hear guys like openly say like, yeah, I subscribe to this girl. Like I've never heard.
You sound like a sucker.
That. Yeah, well, if you're having to pay for like pictures.
Because the thing is this, especially like there's something more intimate about OnlyFans and these subscription-based things, because it's
but
like,
you know what?
an individual.
If I were on OnlyFans, I would make more money.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah, because OnlyFans has like a better name to it and more like people already on there. And I'm not sure how it works, but I think they might like push out like advertise the girls, and like Playboy Creator doesn't really do that as much.
Once you hit that like top 9% or whatever.
I have
like,
no idea how that works.
something like that. But no, so like back in the day.
OnlyFans?
No, but I got homegirls. You feel me? Like back in the
Good money though.
yeah, no, like I support
No.
all forms of
The Patreon, you can do that.
yeah, Patreon,
Well,
all
when
that.
they told me I couldn't have an OnlyFans, I started thinking about like,
You for the Patreon, right?
yeah. Well, you can make your own website too. So like, cause I think like, I'm sure Playboy Creator takes a percentage or something. I don't really know how it works.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is you're doing a great job of being a liaison. I've never heard of Playboy Creator in my life.
That's why
So,
I'm saying if I were on OnlyFans, I would make more money. And a lot of people tell me like, just like kind of like fuck that company and go on OnlyFans. and
chop
make
the bunny's
money.
head off.
No, but still like,
Get to the
because,
kitty.
like the brands that I'm working with are going to be more like longevity,
Yeah.
you know?
No, for sure. Like back in the day, before there was like the availability of like Pornhub and all that, it's like if you really like want to go there, you can find what you're looking for.
Did you watch the
like,
Pornhub? There's a Pornhub documentary on Netflix.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's actually
but
really good.
that sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah,
for
it was
sure.
interesting.
Back in the day, like it would make sense to people would like subscribe to porn sites or whatever, and that was good. But now,
Now you can see like the same thing for free on Instagram.
yeah, what's the point? Like,
Yeah.
you ain't got to even do all that. But like, so is there any, because you're a business oriented woman, you got a really good head on your shoulders. Is there anything that would compel you to like further explore adult type content?
No, it's not really my thing. Yeah. It's just like personally not my thing. But like I said, I'm a square.
No,
I'm a square.
I fuck with that so much I can't even begin to tell you. Like it's you're a rare bird when it comes down to it. You know what I mean? Like you don't see that too often. Now
So Lush, OnlyFans takes 20% right off the top.
yeah, of course
they?
they do.
Yeah, 20%.
Yeah, of course
What
they
about
do.
Playboy? I don't even know. I just like saw it as like another stream of income.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
I'm very about like multiple streams of income, so I just saw it as another form of income, and I'll like say less because I stopped posting like bikini pictures, and when I stopped doing that, I stopped booking music videos. But I was getting a lot more UGC work, and like I make so much more doing UGC in like an hour than I do on a music video.
So UGC is user generated content. What what does that look like?
So let's say you're kind of doing user generated right now with
Okay.
the honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like real life brand ambassadorship,
Yeah.
subliminal advertising.
Yeah, or like brands I use like daily. I'm trying to think, but they'll give you an affiliate link.
Okay,
I just post the link where you can use my code and I get a commission every month.
Makes
So
a
it's
lot of
like
sense.
multiple streams of income that I
Yeah.
don't got to worry about because I'm naturally promoting it anyways.
And the thing is, when you're rocking with the reason why brands like to fuck with YouTube and we're able to get deals like that is because this is advertisement in perpetuity. This video ain't gonna go nowhere. You feel me? People are gonna.
My tax guy actually got me a camera. And he's like, you need to start YouTube. He's like, you need another stream of income. And I was
My tax guy don't be getting me cameras. I don't know. Like, it sounds like some ulterior motives, tax guy. But with that,
like, take it. I'm like,
yeah, fuck it, run it up, Playgirl. I ain't mad. I'm not knocking the hustle. Tell me about. I heard something about a damn michelada mix.
Oh, I used to have, well, I still kind of do like, it's called La Micha Queen, and I do a lot of the candies and I have a Micha mix, but it's just like too much time. And so I don't really have it anymore. Now I have a brand coming out called Cruising with the Homegirl. And so it goes hand in hand.
Not cruising with the homegirl.
Cruising with the home.
What is it?
I'm your homegirl.
Hell no.
You could
the
cruise
girlfriend
with anything.
experience.
Yeah.
Let me find out. You a real go-getter.
No, so I figured you could cruise in anything because I'm in the motorcycle scene. Did you meet me when I was in the trucking scene?
That
I
sounds
originally-
so suspect.
I know. Lot lizard. You know what that is? You know what that is?
Do you know what that is?
I would 100% know what that is. Because when I first started doing
Hold on, a
photo
truck
shoots-
stop in Barstow and Big Rick pulled up.
No, there's a newspaper called El Troquero.
Okay.
I thought that's how you knew me. No? No, so that was like one of my first.
Ralph actually
photo
found
shoots.
you on Playboy. What's it called?
Did you?
Playboy creator.
Yeah.
How much was it? I'm kidding. It's only $10.
On plug,
I
plug,
lowered
plug
it.
talk.
I lowered it.
Plug talk, Lush.
Yeah.
Lush Talk.
You could add the link on there. Just kidding.
No, we will for sure. For anybody that's trying to not see some titties, go to,
Yeah, I'm
don't know what you're
definitely
gonna
gonna pay to see no tits.
yeah.
You don't know
Here's
what
my
you're gonna
check,
see on there.
so I
I'm
can
not
just
gonna
stare at
say
nothing.
what's on there. I'm not gonna say what's on it.
Because like that's the thing. Because like your personality shines through. You're a really cool person to be around. Very genuine, down to earth. I think that's a huge, strong selling point for you. But like at the end of the day, the business acumen is going to take you to the next level, regardless
Yeah.
of all that.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a common thread there. There's like an overlay as far as like just your whole way you carry yourself.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I see it because, like, obviously, like, you know, do you see a lot of things in yourself? You know what I mean?
Self can't see self.
Yeah.
Self can't see self.
100%. Yeah. No, so I'm starting a brand called Cruising with the Homegirl, and I'm actually the detailing company sent me to detailing school. So I'm a licensed detailer. So I'm going to be coming out with my own line of detailing products, and it's all going to go hand in hand together.
What I think that something I've gleaned from this conversation, the importance of really knowing your demographic, sticking to it.
I really
and just,
had to change, like, everything on my Instagram the past year.
What?
Yeah.
So are you like? Are your interests and all that outside of like this image that's portrayed? Or
I do, like, I go to lowrider shows of my own, and I do love lowriders. I love hopping cars. Like, I love hopping cars. Yeah. No, I actually genuinely love it.
do you have a favorite ride?
The Regal.
Okay.
I like very, like, G-body style. I don't like...
G bodies are fire.
Yeah, I love G-bodies. We just got an Impala, and I don't like it. It's like a boat.
Damn,
Yeah.
don't do the Impalas like that.
I know they're beautiful cars, but like G-body's just my style. It's
I
like
do-
a lot more compact, and it's so easy to hop. And then when you hop it, it's just like a different feeling. It's like an adrenaline.
But like a lot of the Impalas that are cracking are like 60s. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, we have a
60s,
67, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't love it.
but the G bodies a lot of times are like 80s
Yeah,
and shit.
we
you
have an
feel me?
85 Regal.
Yeah,
And that one's like my baby. I used it today. Yeah.
that's dope.
Yeah, and that one, like, I can get pretty high. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I hopped an Impala and I was able to do it, but
Now imagine if you,
driving an Impala is like different because you're like looking behind you as you drive, because it's just like, you know, it's a different, it's like a boat, so it's kind of like driving a truck, like you have a whole bed.
right.
Yeah.
Right. It's an experience.
Yeah, it's like sometimes like it'll fishtail and stuff too, so like I don't really care for the Impala. Yeah, but they're big
Damn.
cars. They're beautiful.
I'm a big like 6'2", 6'4", you feel
Yeah.
me? Impala, but I just like, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
If it ain't old, it ain't cold as far as I'm concerned. Like,
Yeah.
even though like I drive like a modern car,
Mm-hmm.
but I definitely plan on having.
Do you have one? Do you have any classic cars?
I don't. I would like
Do you
to.
want one?
I would love.
They're expensive, but like they're like gonna go up in value.
Like my dream car is a super
What's your dream car? Let me...
57 Chev. You feel
Really?
me? Yeah. Like I would love.
Mine's the Monte Carlo.
Okay. You like them gangsta ass rides.
I do. You should see like my playlist.
You thugged
like-
out.
1979 Monte Carlo.
Yeah, I don't know what year yet, but like the 85 Regal is like my first love. So like anything
I like
around that time.
Eldorado.
Have you
I
seen
like
the
Carlos?
79 Monte Carlos from like Training Day when Denzel's driving?
I saw one in San Diego.
shit's
I went to
hard.
Chicano Park for I think it was Chicano Park Day. They bring out all the lowriders in San
Hmm.
Diego, and you literally go all day and like, yeah, I got to shoot with a lot of really cool cars.
So what is on the playlist? What we slapping?
Like old school rap. Yeah,
Come on, you're speaking my language right now. This is like what?
I'm trying to think. Let's see.
Oh man,
Can I look at my playlist?
I'm about to kick you off the damn podcast if you don't.
Can I look at my playlist?
Yeah, you can.
They always laugh at me because they're like, and then at work too.
The
like,
fact that you don't know though is a little
I
disconcerting.
know. How embarrassing. Well, because like right now I'm really into like Bretton Wood, like super oldies. It just
Okay.
like depends on my mood. Like if I'm gonna go out and get a bag, like we're gonna listen to like old school rap. If
Okay.
I'm like chilling and I have a long drive, we're listening to some oldies. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna shoot you my own personal old school rap
please,
playlist.
please.
I'll break it down by city, by you feel me,
Yeah.
subgenre. I get you feel me.
Yeah,
I get to the
always
nitty
telling
gritty
Dad,
of that.
Can you send me music?
I got you. I'm
Yeah, it's funny because like I work in a club and it's like reggaeton, and the like DJs will be like, the DJs will be like, oh, like what song do you want me to play? And I'm like, I like oldies. And I just told them last week, I was like, how do you guys feel about a funk concert here? And they were all
Fire.
like, they're making fun of me. They're like, oh, you're trying to bring the Lowriders in here and make them hop? And they're making fun of the way that people are dancing.
Yeah.
I was like, dead ass, I want like a funk concert here. Cause like if you ask me update music, I'm like, I'd rather.
You don't be on like the new like reggaeton. You don't be like slapping Tokisha and all that shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
not at all. Yeah. And then it's like funny because all my songs that I use for reels are like oldies or funk music. Cause I had to change like the song, and I started having to tell like videographers I work with, like, cause they'll collaborate me on like posts. And I'm like, don't use that song. Like, I won't collaborate with you. And they're like, why? I'm like, my audience won't look at it.
Damn.
Yeah, it's true though.
Damn, they not fucking with you.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of older men.
Really? That's the demographic that watches you, or what?
Oh, I have 91% men.
Well, I believe that.
I think 96% men. I just looked at it recently.
96.
Because you know the rolling paper raw?
Of course.
They were talking to me and they were like, what's your demographic? And I was
Dick.
like, I looked
Hella
into
dick.
it, and then they were dying. They were like, dude, that's so good. And I was like, why? And they were like, 96% men want to fuck you. I was like, but yeah.
And then there's those, you know.
But I can't get any like clothing brand sponsorship, like nothing I really like love, like, because I'm more of like a male demographic, and especially working with cars, like there's only so many brands I can work with, you know.
Do you get hate from the females?
Certain videos, like I had a video go get a good amount of views, because do you know what a Unimog is?
Unimog?
Yeah, so we have one like where I work, and I was like climbing into the Unimog.
What is it?
A Unimog, it's kind of like a military car, like.
Oh, is that kind of? I might be thinking of something else. Does it kind of look like a Hummer? Like,
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
We're actually getting it broken apart, and then I could fit my Impala on top of it now.
Oh, that's fire.
It's in Auburn right now, getting
Yeah.
on.
I've seen those before.
And we had a graffiti with like Tupac, Nipsey Hussle on it and stuff. I'll show you after.
That's dope.
Yeah, so like one of the first videos that I finally got to like get some views, I'm climbing into it because it's really tall. It's probably like, to get in, it's like probably up to my ribs. So I knew doing a video of me trying to get into it was gonna get some views, and all these girls were going in on me like, have some class, because I'm wearing shorts and trying to get in.
Damn, like you like the most wholesome model.
But I knew what I was doing. But I also knew what I was doing, you know?
Of course, but there's nothing wrong with being sexy.
Yeah. No.
Them bitches all try to be sexy too. They just not. Like it reminds like I have like a lot of exes. One of my ex-wife actually, she was like a model too.
Yeah.
She still is. She's popping. She do her thing, but she was very like. She's sexy as hell, but she wouldn't do any like extra shit. You know what I mean? So like you remind me of that. You're like a model, unless like this is just all like an act and you're gonna like unzip your skin and then super freak comes out and shit. Like
You never know. Just,
yeah.
I might hit the club on my way home.
You
Just
feel?
kidding.
Come on, fool. She gonna take the honey pack, go to the damn
Go
club.
to the club and be playing at everyone's drinks and be sitting in the corner watching everyone.
No, we don't do that.
Because I don't get drunk. I don't like to get drunk.
Yeah.
So I'm more of like a watcher. You know what I mean? Like I'll sit in the corner and watch everyone be drunk. Well, because I work.
You're an alcohol voyeur?
Well, I work at a club, so you get tired of like dealing with drunk people. Like,
Yeah.
why do I want to go do that on my day off? Like, I do that at work every single day.
That's the thing. When that becomes normalized in the environment you're in, then everything else it's not exciting. What's a turn up to you is mundane to me.
But most bartenders, like when I start a new job, they're like, so how many DUIs do you have? Like, that's a common question because bartenders are like, have the most DUIs sometimes. Yeah, like I think there's like an actual study saying that bartenders, because like I get offered a lot of shots all the time, like when I work, and it's really hard. Like sometimes
You do bottle service?
I'm not anymore. Now I bartend. I
Okay.
used to do bottle service. Yeah.
Then you low key have to turn up with them when you're doing
Even like bartending too, like sometimes it's really hard not to like take shots. Like sometimes I will fall into it, but like yeah, like I get offered, but then you think about it, it's like 10 people, like you serve so many people in a night, like sometimes you'll end up taking like 5-6 shots and you're like fuck.
Yeah.
Like a lot of bartenders I work with, they Uber to work
Yeah, it makes sense.
because then you already know.
And then
That's the only way you could handle the job
the
though.
fucking world be lurking, trying to, you feel me? As soon as
Yeah.
they be on that ass.
Yeah, no, so you just like know, a lot of them just know like, hey, I'm gonna get fucked up, because you just get offered so many shots, and then it's like obviously like if I play into like, yeah, I'm gonna take a shot with you, they're gonna tip me better.
Yeah. Do you consider yourself a mixologist?
I used to work in a steakhouse, so I used to like specialize with craft cocktails.
That's so fucking pretentious. Oh my god. I'm just like-
Yeah, I can actually like if you take me to your fridge, I'm like, oh, I can make this. Like, and you show me what's in your fridge, I'm like, oh, I could like think of something.
You got Tapatio ketchup.
Yeah. Actually, they told me I can't touch Tajín bottles. Like, they don't want to see me with any pictures.
Ooh,
of
that's the ops.
Yeah. It's like
Man, they gonna have a hard time getting a sponsorship from me then.
you. I don't know if the money's right.
I don't get.
Well, because I love Tajín, and I was like,
That shit is
if the money's right.
No, that shit is addictive. It really is.
I mean, I could use it, but they said just don't post anything or take any pictures.
I used to have a, beer chelada. Mm-hmm. They used to sponsor me back in the day. I like a sponsor. I stopped drinking, fool. Like, and that's the.
You could still promote it.
I could. Well, I'm into the agualadas now.
Okay. Well, I do micheladas.
Damn, you like said so much disgust in your voice when you said that.
I do micheladas with Topo Chico, like agua mineral.
Yeah, it's like the same thing. Like
You don't even taste the difference.
Yeah, really?
It's less calories, yeah.
Yeah, but like I like it with like agua fresca, but it's like the same thing. But because the thing, like, of all the things I miss for drinking micheladas.
Really?
Ooh.
I'll make you a fire ass michelada next time.
Yeah,
But like non-alcoholic.
yeah, and I don't do the non-alcoholic beers.
Well, will you do like soda water?
Yeah, we can do.
Well,
soda
that's what I'm
water.
telling you. I do the like lime Topo Chico.
It really tastes the same.
Yeah, I do it all the time when I'm craving it because I work with Baja micheladas, micha cups.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, and like the tahine, like when I used to drink that shit multiple times, that becomes addictive.
Yeah, try it with Topo Chico.
You need to have a fucking warning label on tahine because I swear, like that shit catch you slipping.
I choke on it sometimes.
That's hot. Are
I
your
fell into that one too.
sometimes
She's walking right into all of them.
I am.
she's doing it
And
on
you know what?
purpose.
I think it's on purpose. She's flirting with you.
She is.
She's just a low
Okay.
key flirting.
You're in the friend zone, but you.
Yeah, she's trying to get out of the friend
The
zone.
night is young.
She's trying to get out.
The night is
Yeah,
young.
and you know what? Because like I work in the car industry, so I'm like around a lot of males. So like at work with a detailing company, like they'll be like, have you met Candace? I'll be like, Candace, and they're like, Candace, like, do you know?
Yeah.
They'll do that, or they'll be like Ligma, or like they're like, have you heard of Ligma? Like they're always hitting me with things, and I always fall into it. Always. And I work with like predominantly males, you know, especially with the car stuff, and I fall into it every time.
You just a shameless flirt. Keep it a sec.
Yeah,
Keep it a sec. Are your lips 100% real?
Yeah, so far. Just kidding.
So far.
I'm kidding.
When like that shit worked. Like when you're in your 40s, you could worry about all that. But for right now, you killing the game, shorty.
Thanks. It's
You killing the game,
overlining
shorty.
lip liner. Girls be catfishing you.
Do they?
Do you know what that is?
Do I know what catfishing is?
No, like overlining lip liner. Girls.
Oh.
You know what that is?
No, break it down. How,
So you,
how these bitches be catching us flipping?
So you like take the lip liner and slightly go a little bit higher than your lip line, and then cover it with lipstick. So like my lips look bigger because of that.
I had the craziest catfish experience ever. I'm not gonna get into. I've told.
But you woke up the next morning and your makeup was gone.
No, like, see, wow, and it was Ralph. No, I got catfished.
I want to hear these catfish stories.
So
because I have a modeling agency, so I have like catfish stories where like directors call me and they're like, "Hey, this girl don't look like her Instagram. Like you chose her."
I'm just gonna tell the first part of this
I
story.
didn't hear all of them. Just kidding.
No, like it gets like faded and X-rated. So and that's like a whole. This is like if I told the full version, it's like a banger. Like we need to have I've pulled it on like other pods, and it was like. It's very.
So what happened?
But I'll just tell you the first part because I don't even want to like get into it because it's like a little bit. You feel me? Like, but essentially,
Get arrested.
no, I'm gonna get arrested. But she don't need to hear about it, like all that stuff. But the year was 2001. I was 19 years old. You were fucking like 10, so don't even worry about it, fool.
What year was that?
No, because you're like, you said you're 30, right?
I'm 30 now.
Yeah, I'm 11 years older than you. So I was 19. This is 2001. And I just moved to a new city. I'm born and raised in LA, from West LA. And I moved up to the Bay Area. I was in a town called San Leandro, which is right outside of Oakland. And I was living in like a halfway house because I was fresh out of being in like a treatment center. And I didn't really know anybody in town, but I'm just like kind of new to the spot. But there's a computer downstairs that one of the dudes who was a Hell's Angel, he had a computer. So I started using his computer, and there's AOL. So I'm using AOL.
I still have an AOL email.
Do you? Okay, you're vintage. You know what your AOL email sounds like it's saying?
What?
Oldies rule forever, Holmes. But
you were holding that in for a minute.
now, again, you
Okay,
keep
so
walking.
you went on AOL Messenger.
Yeah, I'm on AOL Messenger, and back in the day, like there was AOL profiles, and you could like say what you liked or whatever and shit.
Like MySpace?
Yeah, like MySpace, and you could search for like if there's like a certain type of music or whatever you into, you look it up. I get a random IM from this chick, and we start chopping it up. We start talking every day. We're like, and I've like had like a few girls I was talking to at the time, but
You had a full roster.
the fullest my roster had ever been, because I'm newly sober, new in town, and I'm just kind of like, I don't have drugs anymore, so I'm just like leaning on women super hard, and I'm trying to type as and like I'm not just like I'm in like multiple committed relationships. Like I told you earlier,
Actual committed
committed
The
relationships.
key is you don't commit. Just kidding.
It's like a mental home. Don't commit. But no, so I was like literally just fully obsessed with the pussy. That's all I was on. And I start talking to this girl, and she's really cool, but I don't really know about her. She lives in Arizona. She's from
Can
Phoenix.
you see their pictures when you're messaging? You can.
No, you don't. So I could have been
Because I was
talking.
like, could you upload pictures at that time?
Yes, you could like. It takes like 15 minutes to download one picture type shit, right? And she said, I sent a picture of myself. She sent a picture of her. She sees me. She's like, oh, like you're cute. Like I like Italian boys. Da 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 da. So Italiano. So she's like, you feel me, feeling me, whatever. And then she sends me a pic, right? I look at her, and it's like this. You feel me? She takes a picture like this. She got big titties. You feel me? I'm like, okay, like she's a solid like 6.7 with some big tits that bump her up to like a 7.3. So I sound horrible right now.
No, you're fine.
You better just,
I'm in the modeling industry.
yeah, like,
So
yeah. I don't like.
I've heard it like nothing.
I'm totally fucking what's the word? Shallow. So no, I'm not. But yeah.
I'm like, that's okay.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna judge
we
you.
all are. All humans are too.
Yeah.
Whatever. She was cute enough to fuck, but was like, all I saw was the titties in her face.
So you met up with her.
She winds up flying me out. Like,
Oh, she flew you out. You were
I got,
sponsored.
I got flued.
You got flown
Your
out.
boy got flued. So before, like, she kept trying to come out and see me, or I was like, I kept telling her I was gonna go out and see her, but then like wouldn't. I'd be like, yeah, the flight's next Friday, and then I'd be like, yeah, the flight's tomorrow. Like, okay, yeah, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, like I can't go. Like my fucking dog's cousin has herpes. I'm sorry, I can't make it. Whatever, you feel me?
So
Like
she flew you out.
this bitch flies me out, right? I land at the airport, Sky Harbor Airport, Phoenix, Arizona. Get out. Looking around, can't see this bitch nowhere. You feel me? I'm like, where the fuck is she at? Get on the cell phone she bought me. Call her. I'm like, hey baby, where the hell are you at? She's like, I'm here. I'm in the terminal. And I'm like,
Shoot.
and I'm like,
Same voice.
she said, I'm here. I'm in the terminal. And then I'm all like where? I don't see you. She's like, I'm wearing a brown sweater. And then I'm like, so I'm looking around. I'm like, brown sweater. I don't see anybody. The brown sweater.
I'm like stressing for him right now.
The only person
It's like scary, huh?
that I see here with the brown sweater is that fat bit. Oh.
I saw that coming.
So then, right? Okay. Just gonna like summarize this here because it gets so much worse. Like so much worse.
You had to seal the deal because you got flown out, huh?
Of course, you got the honey pack.
I
Honey
wish.
pack sponsorship.
Of course I did that, but it's so much more demoralizing, and I'm so much more toxic than you ever can realize. And we're gonna save that for like our second date. But what I will tell you is, you know how like girls be having the gay best friend? She had the gay best friend, Justin, and Justin was cool. I chopped it up.
Oh, he was nice with you?
Yeah. No, Justin was
Gay
cool.
friends don't like you.
No, yeah. I'm a fucking.
Please don't tell me you took both down, Doug.
I had to take one for the team, but nah.
Hit it with him, huh?
But I had chopped it up with Justin before, so you got to get cool with the homies. You got to make it cool
Is
with
that
the
what
homies.
guys do?
What? You have to be cool with the homies. They're either going to be your biggest asset or your downfall. I used to make mistakes. I would go up to girls when I was young and do stupid shit and be like, yeah, girl, like right in front of her homegirls, like, you're the pretty one. Like, I came to pop at you.
I've had guys do that. I've seen that done many times. I've seen it done many times, and all of us are like,
oh my God,
yeah. It doesn't work.
It does not work. Maybe if she's a piece of shit.
I've seen like girls like fall into it though.
Of course. You have to be a complete piece of shit. Like, no morals, no self-esteem. Then maybe they'll be like, yeah, call me later. Like, call me when fucking...
I've seen it.
Call me when Teresa's not around.
I've seen it work, yeah.
Like once Teresa goes to the bathroom, then look, it's worked for me before, but...
Okay, so you had to smash.
No, of course I had to smash, but we're not gonna get into all that.
I did.
I ate her out too. We're not getting
Nasty motherfucker.
We're not getting. It wasn't bad. We're not getting into all that. All right.
She had a monster voice. I can't even imagine, bro.
The conclusion of this dialogue.
That honey packs work.
Justin's like, I'm gonna help you with your bags. So like, we're going to like get the bags, and then like Justin sees me, and I look like I've fucking seen a ghost. I'm tripping. Originally, she was gonna bring me out for 2 weeks, but it turned out I was like, no, let's just do like a 3-day week.
You got lucky.
Yeah, because I had a feeling something was off, and I went out there and I was like, you know what, I might be cheating on my main bitch when I'm out here, but at least like we're gonna conclude the I don't want to say her name, the Holly chapter of my life, and we're gonna do this with, you know, like, worst come to worst, I'm gonna fuck this bitch, it'll be cool. She look all right, you feel me? Fly out there, walking, looking like I seen a ghost. Justin's like, are you okay, man? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm fine. He's like, no, like, seriously, like, are you okay? And I'm like,
it's a voice for me.
And I'm like, yeah, like, I mean, look, bro, like, I gotta be honest with you, like, I didn't know that.
You told him.
She never told me that she was. You know what this motherfucker Justin says?
He's like, oh, it's happened before.
Oh no. Not again.
See, no, I saw that coming.
All right, Miss Cleo, the motherfucking psychic.
I've had guy friends who have had like girls fly him out, and they've had that happen to him, and they just like turned back onto the plane. So at least you committed.
Oh, here's the thing though.
You freaking committed though.
I gotta give you props. I had like no. I see, like, I didn't realize, because I'm still young at the time. I'm 19. I didn't realize I could have been like at the ticket gate and been like, yo, like,
I gotta go.
Yeah, like, yo, like, emergency. I need my return flight right now. But
no, I've heard of guys doing that. Like, I've had guys tell me like, yeah, I saw the girl and I went back.
But I'll just say this, because I don't want to conclude the story, but I got my revenge.
What do you do?
Slept with the best friend.
We're not going to talk about all that. Tune in next week, same bad time, same bad channel.
The guy.
Yeah, I tell you, me and Justin made a run for Mexico. We went to fucking what's the little border town over there? Yeah. Yuma. But nah. But it was, I got mine back in blood tenfold, baby. Don't even trip. So with that being said, we've had a really dope podcast. If y'all in the chat are interested,
we got a little super chat too. I don't know if you caught it or not.
Uncle Ronnie, thank you for the super chat. If y'all would like to do some call-ins, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat, and we will do some damn. We'll do some call-ins. If not, we will. I want to know, like, your opinion on like a few random things.
Okay.
Ask
away.
What the fuck? What are your thoughts on these billionaires?
Oh, the submarine thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people are like, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. Like, someone was saying, like, they faked their own deaths and stuff. But, like, I feel like if I had money and I had, like, all these business, like, I had stuff, I'm assuming they have businesses established, I wouldn't, like, go on some sketchy-ass submarine.
They're tripping. But it would be cool to see that, right?
That's rich people shit, though. Billionaire shit.
It is billionaire shit.
Yeah. I mean, was the submarine sketchy? Well, I haven't seen pictures. Like,
it wasn't. It's not like approved by any. They had to sign waivers that said, like, if we die, we die.
Yeah, it was like a private-owned business company made by another billionaire. So he was like catering to his fellow billionaires. So that's why everybody's pushing ones.
How do you feel about it?
I think that if I grinded to the point where I could afford luxuries of that magnitude, I would not want to risk it all. I feel like it requires a certain arrogance and entitlement to
Get
just
on a submarine.
not to get on a submarine, but to feel like nothing can happen to me, nothing can hurt me. I'm invincible because I procured so much wealth and power. So I can go deeper than a sperm whale. You feel me? Which is the second largest mammal in the entire world. I could go deeper than the deepest whale can go, which is 10,000 feet.
So you wouldn't get on.
I'm like super claustrophobic.
I am too. I have a DeLorean and like I can't even drive it. I get sick.
You can't even go back to the future.
I can't go back to the future. Yeah, I have to drive with the doors open.
Doors open, man. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I see a few.
There's quite a few ones. I mean, we do a couple calls if they want.
Yeah, we can take some calls. I just know this is very risky. Very risky. All right, we'll put the number in the chat, and you can call in and let me and Big Rick and Ralph and of course our distinguished guest of honor know what y'all are thinking. We about to drop the damn number in the chat.
We got Baton Rouge.
Oh, they already calling?
They're calling.
You got to press pause on the damn thing.
Is that your phone?
Yeah.
No.
Gotcha.
I'm not looking around to see where those lights are.
Baton Rouge.
You got to call him back probably.
Did he fucking hang up?
Yeah.
What an asshole. All right, let's see Baton Rouge.
But no, you have an interesting story.
What?
No, just you have an interesting story.
Yeah.
So.
Hello.
What you talking about,
Am I
boy?
on?
You are live on Lush World.
Yo, Lush.
Yes.
You gotta step your game up, boy. That sheet over there sitting all innocent and stuff. Come on.
Yeah, what would you do if you was here?
Nah, man. She's a baddie. All right.
That was it?
Spit some game,
Come
fool.
on, dog.
Damn.
We need to hear pickup line.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Let's see. Winner gets a.
That's
Let's get the best pickup lines in here.
Yeah, I need to hear them.
Let's see. Hold on.
yeah, I
I haven't
don't.
been hit on in a minute.
What's your number again?
I have no game, so
213
706
706
1092.
1092. Best pickup line wins a prize.
Call in, shoot your motherfucking shot, go crazy. She said she is accepting applications.
We're trying to fill up that roster.
Ooh.
What is it called? Hot Girl Summer?
Oh, it's a hot girl summer?
No, well, I gotta work, but summer is my busy season. I have to have a hot girl winter. Because like it slows down for me in like February to March, maybe like mid-April. Like I don't really work as much.
I heard the song of the summer is Pound Town.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You're gonna send it to me?
I don't know about that, girl. But you're easy. You're being a little bit forward. Now I'll send you Peso Pluma instead. But
It's up there. Let's see.
what's up? Nobody.
No, I
trying to-
think people are just getting nervous. You know how
They
this shit
shook.
is. They could talk
They
shit.
said- know these fools don't leave the
pickup
basement.
line.
No, they could talk shit so easily, but when it comes down to spitting game, it's a different story.
I picture these fools like Beavis and Butthead and shit sitting there like, huh.
I get it.
They're saying to take off your shirt. I'm gonna start an OnlyFans.
Oh, you don't even want to know. People pay to see Lush with his shirt off.
They would love
Start an
to.
OnlyFans.
I could, huh?
All right, here we go. We got Bloomington, Indiana.
All right, Indiana, you live and direct. What's cracking with you, boy?
Lush,
What's the deal?
what's good, my boy? I just want to say shout out, bro.
Appreciate you,
Keep
gang.
doing your thing. You gotta quit fucking worry about Adam, bro.
Oh, no, I ain't
You
tripping
gotta
on old boy.
You just gotta not mention bro at all. Keep doing your shit. I'm in recovery myself, bro. Got 6 years clean, so keep doing your shit.
Hell yeah, that's a blessing. That is a miracle.
Oh yeah, for sure. Every day. I just want to say, keep doing you, bro. Keep on your shit. Keep some dope interviews coming. and fuck everybody else, bro.
By the grace of God, we gonna keep pushing the line, and I'm gonna let you know next week it's going up. Appreciate you, gang.
Palmdale. Palmdale.
Come back.
Yo, Lush.
What's cracking with you?
Bro, if you don't take her to baby snap Sally and get it cracking, bro. Man, I'm telling you, bro.
Baby snap Sally.
Why the fuck would I
Daddy,
take?
you better do that. See, nasty
Wait,
on
are
it,
we
bro.
catching the fade? Are we catching the fade? I gotta beat her up. She wants me
You
to
better
fight
show that
you.
double
Like,
P.
Oh, I have boxing gloves in the
I think, yeah.
I do have boxing gloves in the car.
Damn.
All right,
You know I'm
Lush,
a
I
ring
ain't gonna
girl,
take-
right?
Appreciate
you, brother.
Appreciate you, gang.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna
mini
take
boxing
much
gloves.
of your time, but you better
Working
get
out.
that cracking.
All right, yeah. We gonna see what it do. She in the friend zone right now.
He
but
looking a little nervous though, so I don't know.
She
See her
can,
right now, bro.
she can climb her way out in due time. In due time with some
All right,
concerted effort. Appreciate you, homeboy. Damn, this fool sent $50. What's the $50 for?
$50 was a shirt off, dog.
Wait, you can send money while you're on live?
You got $50
Yeah.
donor.
That's get your
There.
YouTube cracking. Once
All right, you gotta go live with me then.
I will go live with you.
Well, you
Gotta take off your
You
shirt.
gotta take off your shirt, Lusher.
What we
I'm
gotta
about
do?
to start an OnlyFans for him. We're about to start multiple.
Lusher,
Do that first and see if they really want to see him with a shirt off.
Now here's what we gonna do. I'm gonna take my shirt off, but I didn't tell you when I was gonna take my. I didn't agree to this, by the way.
Take it off, Lush.
I didn't agree with this. I gotta get my summer body, bro. I'm not.
Uncle Ronnie's calling the bluff.
Let me just tell you like this. Hey, Lush. This is why I don't bother losing weight. Porque si el vato no tiene panza, no tiene chanza.
You feel me? You feel me?
Lush freezing up. I'm reading the comments.
No, I don't want to
Take it off.
I don't
Take
want
it off.
I'm feeling objectified. Is this how it feels?
Take it off, you liar.
Is this how it feels?
Lush, read the
Off if I were you.
Yeah.
Lush, read the comments, dog. Look what they're saying.
Let me pull out my one.
I did not agree to this. Uncle Ronnie, thank you. I appreciate
It's
that.
the same person saying.
Freddie,
No, Freddie is very adamant.
Yeah.
He's very
about-
Real
upset.
Spill McGill, take it off.
Yeah, Freddie is
I
very.
feel like I need some ones for this, though. Like, I gotta come prepared.
Ooh. Yeah, who's got singles?
Now, okay. Here's what we can do. We can set up a live over here, and you really like push it to your fans. Then we can split the monetization. But you feel really,
I gotta what?
you gotta really engage with them and shit.
Oh, like, well, if I got it, you got it.
Well, oh,
He needs to do it first, right?
I know.
there-
Go, Lush.
okay. So
Get that W, Doug.
that what's not cracking is that you feel me.
We'll
But
get you a fake shirt with the printed abs.
We can spray tan abs on you.
There you go, the fake shirt.
I don't want to have abs.
What do you want?
Like having abs is cool, but I feel like it looks gay to have abs.
What?
Like if you have like too much abs, you're thinking about your body too much. You're too into the male physique,
I won't go out with you because I like being the prettier one.
and it's kind of gay. You feel me, right?
If they have abs, I don't think so. It means you take care of yourself.
No, but you could be toned without like
But I don't
defined
like,
abs.
I don't really go out
And
with guys with abs.
That's what I'm saying. Of course you don't. And I don't like.
I don't have abs, so you just make me feel fat.
I'm not fucking with a bitch with abs. Like
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because
Well,
you're like, this girl's gonna make me work out.
she could beat me up. I'm smooth.
They're waiting for you to take off your shirt.
How much it take, or like just do like a 360 for the gang one
A
time?
360, but yo tengo naglitas.
So, that's okay. At least
How much?
they're there. Yeah.
How much you talking? How much do you think I'm worth?
Now, how much? How much?
You got to give
y'all-
her 20%, Doug.
Yeah.
That's 20%.
We give her 20%.
Let's run it up. We need like
Show that granddaddy bod, Lush.
I never agreed. This fool
I've
Ralph
never
over there.
had so many people ask the guy next to me to like.
Right? It's usually you, right?
Yeah.
It's
Do
usually
you
you.
see what I deal with, like being objectified
Do you
like this?
see what I go through every day?
I do. I do.
These are other dudes, too, at that. It's like grown-ass men.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. OnlyFans time.
Yeah. Exactly.
We could
If-
figure something out to monetize this better.
I think we could. I like
We'll
the way.
figure something out.
You gotta-
I bet you all of us put our heads together. We could figure something out.
On some real shit though, appreciate gracias Uncle Ronnie for fucking shooting that.
Yeah, he did drop a 50.
You're the fucking man. I'm gonna do something for you. I ain't gonna. You know what, Uncle Ronnie? Here's what we gonna do. All right. I'm going to send you a dick pic for the culture. Nah, I appreciate it. But what we are going to do is, you feel me? Maybe if I hit the gym a little bit, I feel a little bit more secure, I'm going to take off my motherfucking shirt right now. I ain't even shaved my fucking stomach this morning. Like, it's not cracking.
For you, we could do that.
Yeah?
I'll shave
On camera, right?
off and I'll shave it.
On OnlyFans.
I think she's into me, guys. I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
she wants to shave my
I'm
stomach.
just trying to make a bag really quick.
I'm with that. I'm with that.
So I'm telling you, we could figure something out.
We definitely could. AMARIS, is there anything you would like these people to know that they don't already know about?
Not
you?
really. Just is there
Fuck 'em.
anything else you want to know?
Anything? I mean, I feel like we've covered you pretty well. Like your like your Playboy page that doesn't have tits and ass on it, but which is also covered, but
And has no clue how much money she makes off of it.
it's paying the corporate cards.
It's funny the businesses. That's all I gotta say.
That's all that matters, right?
I told someone that recently. They're like, you're lying, and I was like, yeah, I have it set up to be ran through my business, so it doesn't even touch my personal money.
But the good news is she fucks with ugly dudes, doesn't have a boyfriend, doesn't care about money. I think that me and you should just roll to the homeless shelter and find you your next man, because he's probably there
I don't know about that.
or at the truck stop. You said,
I do have a
lot
question
lesser.
though before we go, right?
yeah.
I'm in the I'm in the same community, right? The bike scene, the car
Yeah.
scene, and then the truck scene.
Wait, but I have a quick question. So how did you meet me or find
At the Shark Dolls
Shark Squad?
Shark Squad, at the Pacoima one where his dad ran it.
Oh, that's when you first met me?
Yeah, and that day, and then after that, with Joe
Joe
at
Espinosa?
Espinosa's. Yeah.
The Pacoima truck stop sounds like a place to get robbed at.
There is no truck stop in Pacoima. Fuck it, I don't even
You
think that my
wouldn't know where
trucks
the
are allowed.
I don't know.
No, but my question is like, which community do you like better?
The folk community.
And then if there is a community that pays better, which one is it? So let's separate it, right? There's which community do you like? There's got to be one you enjoy, and then there's got to be one that probably pays more.
She don't want to fuck up a bag by answering.
No, there's
Yeah,
like
it's gonna insult somebody.
Like she said, she works for products though. You know what I mean? So
it's hard because I'm also in the boxing scene. I'm a ring girl too. So it's like if it were up to me, I'd be a ring girl. But there's more money in the cars for me. Like I make my money off of events, but it's also really hard because people don't. So many girls do it for free, which fucks up for the people who get paid. And so like it's hard sometimes for me to get paid to go to events. That's why I went under a company as opposed to like me doing it on my own, because people are always like, oh, why are you tied to that company if you can't have like, you have rules, you know? And I'm like, because so many people like just expect me to show up to like their events for free.
Do you like to see guys beat the shit out of each other?
I do.
That turns you on.
You know what's wild is Muay Thai. Like that shit is crazy. And I've seen like, I've even ring girls like little kid fights, and those kids are built different. They make boxers look like pussies.
They got heart, huh?
Dude, I've seen like kids like kick each other in the face and stuff like nothing, and then like get up and keep fighting.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I've seen it all.
Are your parents like, do they want you to like, are they ready for you to get married and have kids and all that?
I think they lost hope.
It's not cracking.
Yeah.
You finna have kids?
Huh?
You finna have kids one day?
I mean, I would hope so, but like, there's just like no one who aligns with me, I guess.
She
'Cause
said,
I also have-
huh. That means no, Doug.
Is that a no?
No, because it's hard for me to date because you have to go out with someone who's very secure. Like knowing that, hey, let's say like today, I'm gonna go to a podcast like with a bunch of guys and it's gonna be fine. Like
Yeah, but you know what? Like, I'm weird, I guess, because
you'd be chill with it.
chill with it. I wouldn't want it any other way. If my girl is not desired by other people, like nah. Like I'm not saying I want my girl's butthole on fucking Pornhub, but like if it was there, it's whatever. Like
He's like, but where's my cut? Just kidding.
No.
I booked that show. How much did we make?
for sure.
Yeah, there is. I know girls whose guys are like that. Like the guys run their OnlyFans and message the guys for them. I have a couple friends like that, and they use that money for their vacation money.
Good business partner.
My ex-wife, like I said, was a popular model doing her thing. She got cast in a web series that was on YouTube back in the day, and this is like maybe a year after we got married, and it was about like lesbian chicks or whatever, right? All the girls hella pretty, but she was like the one straight bitch on the show, right? And then so they're like filming the show, and then like the dude that directs it, I thought he was gay or whatever, right? Then at a certain point, he starts like, I'm seeing the character development, and like he's in the show all of a sudden, and then like my bitch is like his love interest in the show, and like I'm reading the script, and there's supposed to be a scene where they kiss, and I'm like, babe, how much you getting paid for this show? Like, oh, like $200. I was like, she's basically not getting paid, and I'm like, no, that's not cracking. You feel me? This is gonna damage your brand, gonna damage me. It's gonna make us both look crazy. Like, look, if you getting paid like 25 racks or whatever, I don't give a fuck if you get teabagged by fucking Lorenz Tate and Denzel Washington at the same time. Like, I don't give a fuck. But for free, like, there's got to be a business that makes sense here. Like, and even for just like a kiss, because you have to understand the value of your brand.
Yeah,
so, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I've had to like fake kiss people for music videos, but it's like hard when you're in a relationship and you gotta like, or like you're dating someone, you're like, hey, just so you know, this is gonna, and then I have to repost the video because I have to show my work, you know, I got to show that I'm still like relevant in the scene. So it's like, how does the girl come to like the guy they're dating or like going out with, and you're like, hey, like it's gonna look like this, or like there's a lot of bed scenes and like I'm in full lingerie and you got to be cool with it. You know, like you literally, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna do whatever I want. Like I know so many girls who leave the scene and then like come back and stuff. Like I won't leave the scene for a guy. Like if you're not cool with it, like bye.
and I mean, maybe that's gonna be you forever. At a certain point, you might be like,
and like, I mean,
I need love.
I mean, like, well, yeah, because I'm getting older, but like at the same time, like
You can still put some more miles on it.
Like, how do I know you're still gonna be putting money in my pocket? Like, how do I know you're not going to trade me in for a younger model? You know what I mean? So, like, that's my issue is, like, I don't want to rely on you, and then you find, like, I guess, like, because it's easier for guys, like, to get, like, a younger girl compared to, like, I mean, there's still, like, there's guys who like older women, but, like, I feel like it's harder for girls and guys, you know? That's why a lot of guys will leave their wives for, like, younger girls. So, like, for me, I'm like, how do I know? Because I've been in the position like twice where like guys are like, oh, I want to take care of you so you can stop doing this. But I'm all like, the minute that I like do one thing wrong or you find like a newer trade or something, like you're going to bounce and like what's going to happen to my money, you know?
I guess it all comes down into like how in love you really are, and did you really like, why did you get together? If it's strictly based on like a physical attraction, it's got like,
but that's like scary because you have to really, really trust someone, and you're putting your full trust in this person that they're going to take care of you financially. And like, if things don't work out, like what's going to happen, you know?
yeah,
That's my biggest thing.
I guess they got to have it.
I'm like, and that's why I will never do it. Cause I've had guys offer like, oh, I want to take care of you and stuff. And like, I won't do it.
The pocket's got to be deep enough.
You got to put in investments somewhere. Like I need investments. Dead ass, I need investments. Yeah, I'm being 100%.
No, I feel it. Look, life is transactional. You seem to have you have it figured out pretty well. It's been really dope chopping it up with you. Where can they find you on the IG and all that?
IG, AMARIS VEE, and then Playboy. I'm kidding.
Yeah, no,
Playboy, and then his OnlyFans. We're gonna start his OnlyFans.
Yeah, absolutely. Would love to have you back whenever you feel me chop it up. We have an array of different podcasts that I think you'd make sense on, and it's been dope. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Much love, everybody. Follow the homegirl, run it up, let her know you saw her on Lush World, so we could keep doing the damn thing. Shouts to everybody, all the constituents of Lush World, all the dulce de leches, the butter pecan ricans, the chocolate deluxes, the French vanillas with the caramel sundaes with the cherries on top, all the hustlers, grinders, go-getters, everybody putting in work on a 9-to-5, whether you on the faculty or in a factory and everything in between. If you haven't already, please join the Discord. One of our mods, if they are in the link or in the chat, we'll drop a link so you could chop it up. Maybe at some point we could convince my homegirl to stop by the Discord at some point.
Yeah, let me know.
say what's up to the good people, all the constituents of Lush Worlds. With that being said, you feel me? One more final shout to Litco Energy Drink, the Dude brand, and of course, Royalty Honey USA. Go to royaltyhoneyyusa.com. Discount code LUSHUNO. One word, all caps, but there's no cap. That thing really work. You feel me? We're going to talk about the Oasis next time I see you. We're going to see what it is. And with that being said, tune in tomorrow.